Good afternoon, everyone. 12:15. We have a couple of first alert weather days ahead, so let's get to the first one. And this is for Thursday, especially in the morning hours. We're going to see some measurable snow and some strong wind gusts. So the morning commute, especially inland, would be impacted more significantly than, say, down towards the shoreline, where it's primarily just going to be wet there. But some untreated surfaces could certainly be slick in the morning hours of Thursday, even starting to develop as early as Wednesday evening and night. Here's some of the latest data. First alert futurecast. This is 7 o'clock. Some of that snow starting to develop and break out. And by 11 p.m., we could have a large chunk of the state seeing some snowfall, but then down to the southeast, New Haven to Norwich, maybe even up towards Putnam, seeing all rain at that point in time. But a flip over is certainly possible up through Putnam. But then you get south of I-84, your chances for snow start to really decrease, and the higher you are up, the better chance of accumulation. Most of that main round will be over and done with by 9 o'clock, and then maybe a few more snow showers through the early afternoon. Then the winds are really going to pick up, and it's going to feel very cold, and whenever it does fall, would eventually just stick, maybe becoming a little icy, though those winds maybe will help kind of dry things out as well. But nonetheless, the snow forecast, I mean, it's not a blockbuster, but the timing is the critical part, where it could impact the morning drive. There could be some schools delayed, things like that. So little to none down to the south and east. You get a little bit higher in elevation as you go northbound. You're going to see maybe a coating. You get up a few hundred feet, maybe up to an inch, and then you go higher than that, and you get into Tolland, northern Windham County, also into Litchfield, northwestern Hartford County. That's where you could see up to 2 inches, if not slightly more. Then we got to deal with the really cold side of the system, the coldest air of the season. Combine that with a strong wind gust, it's going to feel in the teens at best in the afternoon hours, but could even start to feel in the single digits to start off Friday morning. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very cold day. Protect your skin in any ways you can. But here's that light little batch of snow that we're tracking heading in our direction. The only live radar in the state. We're picking up on that, and we'll be watching this all through the afternoon. It looks light, whatever does go through. Some of it may evaporate, maybe just a few flurries, maybe a little burst of brief limited visibility, and maybe a little coating. So just be careful of a slick spot or two. But right now, it's a beautiful in Middletown. We have 30s out there. A little bit of a breeze, enough to create a slightly colder feel. So if you open up the First Alert weather app, look for that feels like temperature. It feels like 28, for example, in Chester. Getting that tree later on tonight, if that's in your plans, dress for 30s and cloudy skies and maybe a passing snow shower. So Thursday morning could be problematic for some, traveling, walking even, because of that snow chance. And then it's the bitter cold, that feel to the air by Friday, First Alert weather day. The weekend, we start to see some improvements, and early next week, the temperatures will continue to go up closer to normal by the time we reach the Monday timeframe. That's your first